I'm live here, here, and here. Can't say where any of them are, but if you're watching it here, wherever it is you're watching, thank you. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that you can get on my TikTok shop. That's my plan for this. I've got some new bits on there. So the first, where did we start, man? Shark tooth key rings. Look at this. So this is a shark's tooth key ring. There you go. I've got to try and, because if I hold it here, everyone can see it here. It's very small. Hello, being like that with it, but hello, yes, ooh, ring ring, like that. But it's no one's joined yet. No one's joined any of the feeds, but I'm just going to keep talking regardless, and just keep trying to show you stuff. We could even, just going to sharpen my pencil, get my pencil ready in case I've got to take any notes of anything. You never know. You never know if you're going to have to take notes. Do you know what I mean? You might have to sharpen that inside me rat, and I'll keep that there in case I need it for whatever reason. Doubt I will, but you never know. Now let's start. We'll start with the magnets, eh? I'll show you these. Can I zoom in on these? No. Oh, I can zoom in with you though. That's good. Then if we angle you like this, I can hold it there. Ooh, lovely. And then we'll zoom in a little bit with you, like that. I think you just can't zoom in here, which is you can. Oh yes, you can. Right then, that's not got me facing. Zoom out a little bit more. Maybe angle it a bit more that way. Oh, there we go. There you go. Twist you. Oh, give you a twist. Let me just give you a twist. Like that. And then I can get into a nice, comfortable position where this is mint. Because it's like, there's 4 of me in the room. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's me. This is a picture of a rat that I made into a pencil case. We're going to zoom in even more up here. Zoom in a little bit more. How's that? It's not good enough though. It looks blurred, doesn't it now? So we'll zoom out again. We'll go like this. This is a picture of a rat that I made into a pencil case, and I've popped it on a fridge magnet. You're right, latex and steel. I'm going to slide that across so I can see. Oh, I need to pin a product. Whew, what should we pin? This is mad because I've got 3 things to concentrate on here. We will just pin. We'll pin the shark tooth key ring. That's what we started with, so we'll have that at the pin. There you go. So this is a shark's tooth on a key ring. Here, can you see? Woo, jangling around. Shark tooth key ring down here. There you go. Now, it's doing it again. The tablet always does this, it's old. This is a picture of a rat that I made into a pencil case, and I've popped it on a fridge magnet now. So you can get this from my TikTok shop if you're interested. Also, I make loads of stuff out of skin. Here's an actual rat pencil case here. This one's mine. I keep that. This is a picture of a rabbit that I made into a toaster. If you like, rabbit toasters, you might like this. I'm a taxidermist. Oh, well done, Joe. Joe feels incredibly capable of engineering creatures. Did you enjoy my rendition of the scientist at the end of the episode? I can show you a creature I engineered. There's a creature I engineered. This one's called Forticles. So Forticles has got 4 tentacles made out of chick skin and chick beaks, and this bit here is made out of a rat. So if you imagine this being the rat that I used, it isn't, obviously. This rat's darker, this rat's white. Half of this rat here, use that bit, cut most of its face off though, and then add tentacles coming out of the head hole to make tentacles. But I didn't have enough skin to make 10 tentacles, so I called it Forticles instead. And then I made the eyelids out of chicken beaks. That's on a fridge magnet. This is a squirrel that I put in. I'm alright, latex and steel. Just going to try and flog stuff in it, see what happens. This is a squirrel that I gave fake tits to and popped in a dress. What do you reckon to this? You're right, bizarre. Donny English, not really, man. Yeah, I've got this. A rabbit kettle. But yeah, I don't really like the idea of making kettles because the steam would affect the skin. I'm not sure how I could protect the skin against it. Same with automatic air freshener dispensers. I don't think I could really do it, George. So there's the squirrel in a dress with fake tits. I'll show it to everybody. If it takes the time to see it, you'll just have to wait because I'm on 3 feeds here, so everybody gets to see the squirrel in a dress with fake tits. This is a double-ended rat though. So my double-ended rat. Imagine I've got a rat, chopped it in half there, and then this half, the front half, the face end, the head end of the rat. I would very much argue the arsehole end is the business end of the rat, given what it is I do to dead rats. So the pleasure end of the rat, because you have business and pleasure. So the pleasure end of the rat be the front end. I've took 2 pleasure ends of rats, dead rats, and then sewn them together in a cylinder here and made this, which I call a double-ended rat, which is now on a fridge magnet, which you can get off my TikTok shop if you're interested. Have a little look for that if you want one of them. There is a little TikTok shop bundle as well on there at the minute, which gets you these. It gets you 3 for a tenner. And you can get the Rat Man with the bar made into a barbecue and a chef here. Here he is. You also get the Child Stalker made out of rat tail and duckling feet. And you get the Breasted Centaur made out of 3/4 of a mink, 3/4 of a rat. And then I've made it a pair of breasts out of rat scrotums. Them 3 for a tenner on my TikTok shop, which I think is quite a nice deal. Do you know what I mean? It's a lovely little deal, isn't it? Lovely little bit of business. Do you know? It's nice. Joe's saying he dreams of a world. I dream of a world where we judge rats not by the colour of fuzz, but on the quantity of their tentacles. There you go. There's a fish with feet and legs. Gave this dead fish feet and legs. Used lizard legs and mouse legs to give it feet and legs. I quite like making these. I call these fossils because it's like a fake fossil because I set them in resin. I like the idea that I could go out and bury them in farmers' fields like 10 foot down, 15 foot down, and then in a few hundred years' time, after, like World War VI is over, then they'll dig it up and be like, Jesus, these used to exist. Obviously, they wouldn't think that, though, because you've got to imagine that science will continue on the trajectory that it's on. And then because of, my presence online, you'd think there'd be some form of reference somewhere. But in 600 years' time, there'll be no reference to any of us. We'll all be dead. We won't even be in the dirt. If I get my way, if I was to become leader, I'd be making it so that we all have to donate our bodies to weirdos like me, and then I get to make stuff out of you, so there's nothing to find. Plus then, we use less fuel, don't we? Less petrol, less diesel, less batteries on a digger. You don't have to excavate the cemetery anymore. Don't have to heat up the not the cradle, Jesus, the coffin to burn the body anymore. Just give them to me, people like me. We skin them, we make them into things. We make them into nice little costumes. Oh, I'm dressed as Brenda. Lovely Brenda, Anyway, next one, the Stick Wriggler. This is a fridge magnet that you can find on my TikTok shop. There you go. So the Stick Wriggler is made out of rat skin, rat tail, mouse tails for arms. So that's the bit going like this on these arms. There's mouse tails, which you can see there. And then on the top of it, you've got a bit of duckling skin and a baby chicken's beak just to finish off the face. Safety Fox. There's the Safety Fox, if you like him. He's on the TikTok shop as well. I'm not planning on making a Qatar fleshlight. I've made a torch out of a dead rat before, Seth. So this has got as the Safety Fox because he's got an helmet and a ciggy on the go. And he's also got an Ivers jacket on as well, which is quite nice, isn't it? Nice little bit, dressing him up like he's on site, like the foreman. The Foxy Foreman. Not that you'll ever really meet a Foxy Foreman. I don't think I'll ever meet a Foxy Foreman. Maybe you will. You might be into foreman, or just maybe you're into men. Yeah, I'm not really into men. I maybe I could meet a nice foreman woman. Foreman woman. Maybe not a former man woman, but a forewoman. Would you call it like a woman who runs a building site? Maybe. Who knows? Next up, we've got the Hunter. So the Hunter here, made out of half of a rat, half of an action figure, wearing a dead duckling's head on a chain next to it. And he also had a sheath made out of his own tail, which he could store his sword in as well. This is Pinnyfowl. Pinnyfowl's a duckling's head on a shopkeeper's body. Then we got the Rat Warrior. This is the Rat Warrior here, made out of rat, rabbit, bits of squirrel, bits of mouse, and an extended ball bag. I took one rat scrotum and attached it to another rat scrotum to make it bigger and more. I thought I was going to throw up then on a live stream. To make it bigger and more imposing as it drags in the snow, because he feels like very much a tundra beast. Do you not think? You not think this Rat Warrior here would be something that would fight in the snow? Also, the rabbit wings at the back, the rabbit ears as wings. I like the idea they just function as a jetpack, so he just take off and go like this. If you imagine this dead rat I've got here, I had rabbit wings attached to it. It would just go. They'd flap. But I thought it would look weird if I tried to make some form of mechanical cyberpunkish jetpack on a rat creature. This is Reggie the Troll. Reggie the Troll's made out of rat skin and a rat's tail. He's on a fridge magnet. This is the duck tail. This is rat tail, duckling feet and duckling heads. No, the rats don't smell over time, Adam Knight. I can go like that and it just smells of taxidermy, mate. The smell doesn't change. You know, it's not like I'm just used to the smell of dead animals. I'm not mental. I know there's a couple on the wall back there and there's loads of pictures of dead ones on the walls. And I'm showing you pictures of dead ones like the abominable snowman. So the abominable snowman, right, is if you remember back about 5 minutes ago, I was talking about the business end and the pleasure end of a rat. The business end being the arse end of the rat, because that's where I put the pencil sharpeners normally. So in the business end, I've chopped the business end off a bit longer than normal and then made some very clever cuts and sewing to make it into an abominable snowman. But the head is the rat's ball bag. So I've popped its eyes and some teeth in where its arsehole was. And now is the abominable snowman. And I will show you some other stuff that I've got on my TikTok shop. Look at these fake teeth, fake denture necklace. I've only got the one of these left. I doubt I'll make any more of them. So if you like the look of this, I'll pin it for you, just now. Just now then. Now then. Oh, apparently I've got 2 left, it says. I think I've only got the 1 left. That's a bit concerning, isn't it? Oh, no, I do have 2 left. I've got 2 left. So what you could do, you could buy both of them. You could get one for yourself, one for a friend. And then you just, like, look, I'm not going to be able to. Oh, you're going to see me look mental here because I'm going to look really weird now as I try and get this on, because sometimes doing fiddly stuff like this makes me grit my teeth. No, it's fine. So you both wear them like that. Your friend wears one, right? And then, you know, you go and meet your friend round the back of like B&M's and that, giving him a little kiss like that. Oh, but our teeth just clattered. Oh, with a little kiss like that behind the back of B&M's or Home Bargains or wherever else, you know what I mean? But if you're interested, these are on the TikTok shop. I've just pinned them at the bottom there, fake denture necklaces. I've also got, if you like necklaces, I've got butterfly wings in necklaces as well, guys. Look at these. These are a nice thing. Nice little, look at them. There's a few different types. I've got one more type than this, but I haven't got one out to show you. These are probably my favourite though. This is probably my favourite type. Just the most colourful, really. This orange and black one. Quite nice, isn't it? Rabbit hats with duck legs, George Wilson's saying. I've made rat hats. I've made baseball caps out of rats in the past. Takes a lot of rats to make a baseball cap, though. Takes an awful lot of rats. I think it's 6 or 7 rats to make each baseball cap, and it's like 2.5 weeks worth of just sewing, like 3-4 hours sewing a day, which is about all I can manage with my hands. Not like to be like, oh, I've got bad hands, but if you sit sewing rat skin into a baseball cap by hand for 4 hours, your hands go like this, regardless of how good you are at doing it. But do you like these? I don't know if you're into these as such. Maybe a nice thing for Mother's Day. Mother's Day's round the corner. I'll pin these on the TikTok stream for you. Give me a second. Just give me a moment. There you go, they're pinned now. If you want to get one of these, jump on my TikTok shop. You can get one of these nice necklaces for your mum. Maybe for your nan. Do you buy stuff for your nan for Mother's Day? I never got on with mine. She was mental. She used to, I remember once she lined me and all my cousins up in a bungalow and told them all how much she loves them all, then pointed at me and was like, yeah, like that. So I never really got her out for Mother's Day. Weren't very keen on her. But I wouldn't have given her one of these because these would be too nice for her. She wouldn't have wanted them anyway. All she would have really wanted is a 10-pack of Pensons and maybe like some Super Tenants. I'll sharpen a pencil up a rat's arsehole though to say thank you for watching the stream so far, because I know that's what some of you might be waiting for. A little sharpen of my pencil in case I've got to take a note or so. A golf club cover. How long and many ferrets would make a golf club cover? It depends on how long the golf club has done it. If you're a tall guy, it'd be more ferrets. Whereas if you're a shorter fella, say you're about this tall, what's that, like 3 and a bit foot maybe? You got a lot shorter golf club. You can probably get 1 ferret to cover a golf club, I imagine. But I'm not 100% sure. I've never took apart a ferret. I just take apart rats, really. Opinion, I probably could, but I don't plan to. I'm not sure legally if I'm allowed. Do you know what I mean? I got this as well. This is on my girlfriend's TikTok shop, which I've added to here, which I'll pin now for you. It's a shrimpy sticker. Just a little shrimp sticker. It's just a little nice thing maybe a nice thing to give to your mum. You know, nice thing for Mother's Day, isn't it? Yeah, Mum, I've got you a sticker of a child prawn. She's like, why are you bringing that in the house? Do you know what I mean? Panicking. But nice little thing to have, innit? You know, just one of them. Got this as well. Bigfoot mugs. Now, obviously not something I've made. I don't have the resources to make mugs. I make stuff out of skin and organs, But I thought it's cool because I have a podcast and I did an episode about Bigfoot, so I've added these to my shop. You can also get them on my TikTok shop here, but they won't come from me, I'll be honest, they'll come from someone else. I just thought it was a nice thing to have, and then I noticed they were on here as well. Let me find it. There you go. Bigfoot mugs. There you are, if you like this. Oh, I know, Joe. Playing, it's fine, it's fine. Everyone knows what I said. So if you're interested in this, it's a nice little thing, good size mug. Do you want to see a bit of acting? Oh, a bit hot that. See, but look, nowhere near me. It's nowhere near me face. Look at that, it's so easy. You could just stand outside to someone's bedroom window, staring at them while they're getting changed at night time, hand in your pocket, you know, have a little itch, maybe, a little itch of your thigh, and just pretend to drink out of this enamel cup while you're watching your neighbour get dressed. Nothing anyone can say about it other than, like, get out me garden, you shouldn't be here. Probably a bad advice, realistically. What about shark teeth, mate? I've got shark teeth, if you're into shark teeth. I'll add these to the TikTok shop here. Give us a second. It's I've added an awful fucking lot of things to this pile here of this long list of things. Single shark tooth, £1 a piece. I'll do a shark's tooth for £1. How's that? A random shark's tooth in both senses. I never knew the shark, and I don't know which tooth you're gonna get. Could be this tooth. Could be that tooth. But it'll be nothing but the tooth. The whole tooth and nothing. Well, it might not be the whole tooth. It might be a partial tooth. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'll hide a little bit of something from you. But there's a shark tooth there. There's quite a nice shark tooth there. £1 a piece on the TikTok shop. You can grip yourself one of them. It's a lovely little thing to get yourself. Nice little treat, innit? Do you know what it'd be nice for? Lovely little gift for Mother's Day, that. Lovely little gift. Mum, I've got you the shark's tooth. She's like, oh, cheers, Dad. Thank you. Oh, thank you, nice. Do you know what I mean? Maybe she'll ask, can you send that back? I don't know if you can. You know, I don't know if am I going to accept the shark tooth back? Who knows? But if you are interested, there's a little shark teeth. Loads of shark teeth available if you want them. There's quite a hefty shark's tooth there. Bit blunted though, so you got to imagine he ate quite a lot in life. I'm going to try and take this this necklace off because I've got other necklaces to show you. Oh, it makes me want to just fucking snap it and smash my teeth off the table. Oh, I don't like it for some reason. When you try and do fiddly things, it makes the palms of my hands feel like they're trying to bite me. So this is the fake denture necklace, if anyone's interested in this. I'll be honest, they're not very popular. But what are popular are these metal octopuses that I've put on necklaces. So a metal octopus on a necklace, people quite like these. Probably genuinely a nice gift for your mum. But I'm not going to keep going like all QVC on you, being like, lovely gift for your mum. I'm saying it to take the piss, just in case you're a bit slow. Phrenology wall signs. Again, not very popular. I would have thought, if you like, you know, like at the bottom of certain places, says, if you like this, you'll love this. I would have thought people into things made out of dead animals, like this pencil case I've made out of a rat, which I imagine you have seen before. I would have thought people probably like that. Would they like a phrenology sign? Metal phrenology sign. The answer is no. No one's interested in a metal phrenology sign. So I thought I'd shove it on my TikTok shop and see if any of you guys are interested in it. Hopefully you are. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Doesn't really matter. I've already got them. There's nothing I can do with them. What am I going to do? Fucking throw them away? Just start skimming them out the window like that? Fucking blinding drivers? Or maybe what you want to do, you don't want to use the phrenology side, you want to use this side. A little bit of a spit on there. Polishing rag it like that, sit in the sun, and you can do that thing that people do on films like that where you have to squint because they're trying to like perv on the people in the swimming pool, but they want to for some reason blind themselves with the sun from behind them on the face. I don't know why people do that in films, but these are available if you want one of these. What's this? Young RS6. You gave a rat sharpener to your mum for Mother's Day, did you? Lovely, mate. Very nice. 20 quid for what, Hero? For this? Tenner for that. Tenner for the phrenology signs. Bargain. What are we looking at here? Where did I get the jumper from? Oh, you'll have to know. You have to work out where I got it from. I'm not allowed to say. If I say where I get certain things from, then it tells me off. I can only talk about things that's in my TikTok shop, like these amethyst key rings, mate. is the biggest shark tooth I have. Wouldn't be in that listing, it'd be in a separate listing. But they're about this big, I'd say. There is crow shark teeth though as well, which I could possibly have. But it's mostly going to be these. The biggest one on the table. Depends what you consider to be big. Are you someone who considers, he had a lovely big shark tooth, and it's a long shark tooth, or are you like, he had a lovely big shark tooth, but it's actually a short, sort of stubby, wide shark tooth. Here's a short, stubby, wide shark tooth here. There you go. And then here's quite a long shark tooth. Here's a bit of a mixture of the two, wider at the base. There you go. Some shark teeth for you there. For what, Joe? A ridiculous amount of respect for what? I don't jinx. Nothing sends to Northern Ireland because the EU made mental rules for if you live on mainland UK, unfortunately. If you're watching on Facebook, is anyone still here? Because it keeps telling me that there's a very slow connection. What else do we have? Here's a bigger shark tooth. Look at this. There's a nice big shark tooth. The head shield, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Very nice. Needs fixing. And by fixing, I mean attaching loads of like fox fur to it to make it a furry fish. Yeah, Seth, go on. Yeah, do what Seth's saying, and then add my username at the end of it. Shark tooth necklaces. I think there's some on my TikTok shop. If not, I can restock them if they've sold out. Let me see. I think I've got some. I just don't think I've grabbed one to show you right now, but I can always add them. Let me see. Just a second, I'll be right with you. I'm just trying to find out. It looks like not right now. So no, not right now. No shark tooth necklaces at the minute, Lil Yorkshire. Well, there are, but they're not working in this right now. So if that makes sense to you. But I do have them on key rings. Pelican. Little plastic pelican on a key ring there. Look at that. It's quite a nice little bit in it. You know what that'd be nice for? Your auntie for Mother's Day. Lovely little thing for your auntie on Mother's Day. Little pelican keyring. Look, I know you're barren and you never had kids, but I've got you a plastic pelican on a keyring because I consider you to be like my grandma. Do you know what I mean? It's a lovely little thing to say to an elderly relative. Always bring up that they're barren. You're barren? You what? You mean you can't have a child? Well, you're always like a mother to me, and then you get better Christmas presents off of her through the year then, and, following on. And then, maybe, who knows, maybe they might, because, they're barren, maybe they're not a blood relative, auntie, maybe. Who knows? A couple of drinks start flowing. She's like, you got me that lovely metal scorpion on a necklace from World Around You's TikTok shop. Let's have a kiss. Let's put on our denture necklaces and have a little kiss round the back of Own Bargains. Do you know what I mean? There's a little, for anyone who's watched the stream for more than 10 minutes. What else have we got? I'll show you some pictures of dead things again. You want to see some pictures of dead animals? And then we'll probably knock this on the head and I'll get on with other stuff. Yeah, so the wings are real. Obviously, the bodies are fake just because of how thick these are. The bodies aren't real. They look good, though, the bodies. But the bodies aren't real, but the wings are real. They'd be much thicker, and I imagine they'd be bumpy in the middle. But they are quite nice, aren't they? I'll show you them again. There you go. And anything that you order today on the during this live stream in the TikTok shop, I can send out when I'm done. Because post office isn't closed yet, and I've not been with today's orders yet. So this is the Abominable Snowman. I'll give them a shuffle. How about a little dead animal shuffle? Here you are. And then we've ended up with them in the same order somehow. Okay, that's a bit irritating. What about like this? Here's a fish with feet. It's a dead fish that I've attached the legs of a lizard and the legs of a mouse to on a fridge magnet if you're interested. This is the Rat Warrior. So the shield's made out of rat skin, the staff's made out of squirrel and mouse, these made out of a rat. I extended his ball bag with another rat scrotum and some rabbit ears as a little jetpack. It'd be a Christmas bauble, wouldn't it? Baublebee, Beeble, Christmas Beeble, that'd be, child consumer. Child consumer, it's funny you say that. Here's me child stalker, that's what I called this piece. They're amalgamations, but it's made out of half of a rat, a couple of duckling feet, and then I've made the stalks for its eyes out of a bit of rat tail. This is Reggie, this is also made with rat tail, that's a rat's tail there for what he's smoking on, and that's rat skin there. I named the trolls after people who used to be dickheads to me online. This is the can't see anything by your armpit. Okay. It's because I'm on 3 separate feeds, you see, Jeremy. So there you go. This is the breasted centaur. So the breasted centaur is made out of 3/4 of a mink, 3/4 of a rat, and I made it a pair of tits out of rat scrotums, various rat scrotums. Took a lot of rat ball bags to make it, I'll be honest. This is probably the favourite thing I've made. This is a chef, one of my first rat people. So it's half of a rat, half of an action figure, and a barbecue made out of about 6 mice. This is the Abominable Snowman, with his head made out of a ball bag of a rat, and the body, his arms and legs are from the same rat. I make sure to use the same arms and legs as often as I can with the Abominable Snowman. Feels wrong to break him up and send him off to separate places like that, though I do take them apart and send them off to separate places as separate products. This is the Safety Fox, just a fox with a safety helmet on and a fridge magnet if you're interested. Rabbit that I made into a toaster. There you go, that's on a fridge magnet. Probably one of the more popular ones on the TikTok shop, I'd say, this one. This is the Stick Wriggler, one of the least popular magnets I've ever put out. But everybody wanted the Stick Wriggler when I made him. He's made out of a rat's tail, a rat's belly, a couple of mouse tails, duckling skin, and a baby chicken's beak. Rat pencil case on a fridge magnet there. And what I'll do is I'll sharpen a pencil up, a real rat pencil case, so you can get a good view of this. There you go. Tenatash. Tenatash kind of sounds like something women would wear when, you know, they sat, you know, oh, I've got me bag of Tenatash. A rabbit toaster. I imagine it'd burn your house down, yes, so I removed all the wiring from it when I sold it, because I sold that's from years ago, the rabbit toaster. There's a Bigfoot mug. I've got these on the TikTok shop as well. But these won't get sent out from me, these will get fulfilled from elsewhere. It's just a nice thing because I've done an episode about Bigfoot on my podcast. This is the Pinny Fowl, which is made out of a duckling's head and then the body of a shopkeeper. Not a real shopkeeper. Going to throw that out there. Not a real shopkeeper. An ornamental shopkeeper. This is Ducktail. Ducktail's made out of a rat's tail, duckling feet and duckling heads. Double-ended rat. Exactly what it says on the tin. Hunter, made out of half of a rat, half of an action figure, a duckling's head, and I made him a bindle. So a bindle is like a stick with a bag at the end, for those of you that aren't aware of what a bindle might be. A couple of duckling feet poking out the back of the bindle. Quite a nice thing. This made this during an art exhibition. All the old women that were involved in that art exhibition really didn't like what I was making. Probably wouldn't have liked this either. This is a squirrel I gave fake tits to. But in a picture, the tits weren't very obvious. So I had to replace the tits for the photograph with a bit of post-it note to make it look like bigger boobs. Because otherwise, when you see a picture of a squirrel in a dress with a bikini top on, you want to see a hefty, fucking lofty squirrel. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be like, oh, it's a flat-chested squirrel just with a bra around it. Pretty shit. Whereas big tits on it, lovely. And the last one, forticles, made out of half of a rat and about 12 baby chickens and the beaks of such as well to go around the eyes, because I like to imagine that the eyes would open and close like this from all around, you know, to protect the eyeballs from dust. Thank you for the gift, Mark. So there's, I think I've shown you everything. I'll show you these. I've just added these to the TikTok shop today. These are the new things that have gone on there today. So the new things are being this Bigfoot mug, shark teeth, which are £1 a piece. You can get yourself a shark's tooth like this, which is a nice little gift, you know, a nice little trinket for yourself to pop on your shelf. You might want to put it together with other things, because you're going to still have to pay postage on me sending that to you, so you might as well chuck another thing in and a magnet and that. And sometimes with TikTok shop, the more you buy, it'll knock money off for you occasionally, or if you've never bought before, it'll knock money off. But I'll knock a bit of money off certain things for you. There's a few bundles on my TikTok shop. Two of the things in the bundles are these. I can't find the third one right now. But these two and another magnet, you can get the 3 for a tenner, which is quite a nice little price. And this phrenology sign is new on the TikTok shop if you're interested as well. I've just listed this on there today. So a little phrenology sign, nice little bit of kind of like a racist science for your wall. Lovely little thing. I think we'll call it... Oh, I didn't show you these. Soapstone carvings of a turtle, of a wolf, and of a penguin. Penguin's upside down. There you are. So these are on there. You can send you out these at random if you're interested. So that's what's on my TikTok shop at the minute, innit? Thank you for watching. I'll fucking see you in a bit. I might even go live again soon, but I won't be doing this. I'll be listing more stuff on there. So come and say hello if you do see me. Otherwise, please go and watch my videos. Please go and try my podcasts. That would be really nice. If you've enjoyed this and you think this is mint or this is weird or what the fuck's going on or whatever positive thing it's inspired inside your mind, try my podcasts, World Around You's podcast, Truth Seeking. You might enjoy them. They're very silly. They're a bit strange. Joe enjoys them. Joe watches them. Listens to them. He enjoys them. He even quoted one of them at the very start of the stream. So thank you for watching all the way through, Joe. No, I can't beatbox Maxine the Queen. No. I make stuff out of skin. Look at this, Maxine. This is a wrap pencil case. There's a zipper down its spine here. You can open him up and you can sharpen a pencil up his ring piece, which feels like a good place to end the streams on, doesn't it, really? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit, guys. Just going to end them all as best I can. It's a nightmare ending live streams because it never works. Never works. It just keeps the live stream going, innit? This one's ending. This one won't, though. I can't end the